Hello everyone, next topic which we're going to discuss is of compressibility. So compressibility basically defines that to how much extent a fluid can be compressed. Any fluid, for example, we have a liquid or gas, to how much extent we can compress it, that's basically defines the compressibility. Clear? Now, compressibility basically is defined as a reciprocal of bulk modulus. Clear? Where bulk modulus is defined as increase in pressure upon volumetric strain. Clear? So for fluids, especially for the liquid, whenever we increase the pressure, the volume of the liquid will decrease. Clear? Whenever the volume will decrease, the density will increase. In the reverse case, if we decrease the pressure, the volume is going to increase and the density will decrease. Clear? Now we are using this property in this case. In the bulk modulus, it is defined as the ratio of increase in pressure upon volumetric strain. Clear? The formula of bulk modulus is increase in pressure upon a volumetric strain, which can be written as K is equals to dP, that is change in pressure, upon volumetric strain, that is change in volume upon original volume. Clear? Now when I say when we increase the pressure, the volume will decrease. Clear? So we will use a negative sign of this thing. This negative sign basically indicates that whenever we are increasing the pressure, the volume of the fluid is decreasing. Clear? So this negative sign is really very important in the formula of bulk modulus. Now, secondly, whenever I am increasing the pressure or decreasing the pressure, the volume will change, the pressure will change, the density will change. The one property that remains constant is called mass. Clear? So the formula of density, as we know, as we discussed in the earlier lectures, it is mass upon volume, which can be written as density into volume is equals to mass, which is a constant quantity. Now as I told you, pressure will change, volume will change, density will change, but the mass will remain constant for the fluid. Clear? So the mass will remain constant. Now after that we are going to differentiate this thing. Clear? So now we are going to differentiate this term, that is rho v is equals to mass, which is a constant quantity. Clear? So we are going to get rho d v plus v d rho is equals to derivative of constant quantity, that is mass, is going to be 0. So it is 0. So we are now going to rearrange this equation. V d rho will be equals to minus rho d v. Further, d rho upon rho can be written as minus dv upon v. This is what we get after differentiation of rho v is equals to mass is equals to constant. Clear? Now we are going to put the value of minus dV upon V, that is volumetric strain, in the formula of bulk modulus. So bulk modulus is defined as a ratio of dP, that is called change in pressure, upon volumetric strain minus dV upon V, which is equals to d rho upon rho. So now this is the formula of bulk modulus. Okay. Now compressibility basically is defined as reciprocal of bulk modulus. So compressibility can be written as 1 upon K, which is equals to 1 upon rho into d rho upon dP. Now this is the formula of compressibility of the fluid. Now if I say that I am having a fluid and that fluid is incompressible, clear? Now if I say a fluid is incompressible, now when I say a fluid is incompressible, it means I cannot compress that fluid. Obviously the compressibility of that fluid is going to be 0. Clear? So if we put the value of compressibility 0 in the formula of compressibility, this entire term will be equals to 0, but basically we get this d rho is equals to 0. This d rho entire term is equals to 0. It means change in density is 0. Now when I say change in density is 0, it means density of that fluid will remain constant. Clear? So in the second case, if I say I am having a fluid and that is compressible. So for a compressible fluid, it means it is compressible. The change in density will never equals to 0 and the density of that fluid will never equals to constant. So this basically defines the different types of fluid we have. We have two types of fluid, that is incompressible and compressible. So whenever I say that I am having a fluid and that is incompressible, it means density of that fluid is going to be constant, and whenever I say I'm having a fluid that is compressible, in that case change in density is not zero and density of that fluid is not equals to constant. So this is all about the compressibility. After that we are going to discuss about the kinematic viscosity.